Hi everyone! Welcome once again to another episode of Meg's English Telly. My name is Meg and I'm your English coach. Hi there mga ka-nosebleed! Ang tagal-tagal din natin di nakita, I guess inabot ng isang buwan. Okay, bago ulit ako nakapag-upload ng panibagong video dito sa YouTube. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung dahilan, pero natagalan talaga eh. So, siguro dahil nagpakadalubhasa ako sa paglilinis ng bahay, pagluluto at paggagarden. Okay. Nagpaka-plantita muna ako for a little while, before starting this new video. Okay, but anyway, I'm glad to be back and I'm also happy to be sharing with you another informative lesson in English. Okay, so, if I remember it correctly, contronyms yung huling topic na pinag-usapan natin. So, ito yung mga words na kinokontra niya yung sarili niyang ibig sabihin. Okay, so ngayon naman, pag-uusapan naman natin is another English onym. So, pag sinabi nating onyms, ito yung mga words na related to each other. Okay, katulad ng synonyms, antonyms, yung last topic natin na contronyms. Okay, and this time, pag-uusapan naman natin is capitonym. Okay. So, sa lesson na to, gusto kong mag-share sa inyo ng different facts about capitonyms. Okay? So, umpisahan natin sa number 1. Okay, the first fact about capitonym is that they are words that change its meaning if the first letter is capitalized. Okay, bigyan ko kayo ng example. Yung word na polish. Okay, pag sinabi natin polish sa English with a small letter P, ang ibig sabihin nito, to make something shine by rubbing it. Okay? Kumpara dun sa polish, na capital letter P ang umpisa, ibig sabihin nun, these are people from Poland or their language. Punta naman tayo sa second fact about capitonyms. Based on what I have read, sabi nila capitonyms daw are subset of homonyms. So, ano naman yung homonyms? Okay, that's another English onym. So, pag sinabi naman natin homonyms, ito yung mga words na pareho ng spelling, pero may iba't ibang kahulugan. Okay? So, subset daw ang capitonym ng homonym. Okay, siguro sa susunod nating video, pag-usapan naman natin yung mga homonyms. Let's move on to the third fact. According to what I have read, capitonyms can be nouns, okay, but they could also be verbs, and other times they are also adjectives. Okay, so bigyan ko kayo ng first na example. So, pagdating sa noun, okay, let's say for example, China. Okay, the word China with a capital C is a name of a country, right? China. Okay, so yung ating neighboring country. And then, pero yung China with a small c, okay, it means porcelain or yung Chinaware. Okay, or the fine china that we use like yung teacups or teapots are short for Chinaware. Or it's another word for porcelain. Okay, so both of them are nouns. Okay, ngayon, bigyan ko naman kayo ng example ng capitonym naman na verb. Okay, so one example that I can give you would be March. Okay, so March with a capital M is the third month of the year. Okay, so it's in capital letter. Pero pag sinabi mong March with a small letter M, ito yung nagmamarcha o it's the manner of walking rhythmically like what soldiers do. Alright? Okay, so nabanggit ko kanina, capitonyms can also be adjectives. One example that I can give you is the word Titanic. Titanic with a capital T is a name of a ship that sank. Okay, so Titanic. So it could also be a name of a movie. Alright, so the Titanic, the movie, directed by Steven Spielberg. Okay, but at the same time, the Titanic with a small t means humongous or huge or gigantic. Okay, I've got a Titanic problem. Okay, so that means I have a huge problem. So I'd like to share with you this time the fourth fact, okay, about capitonym. So they say capitonyms does not just change in meaning, but they also change in pronunciation. Okay, so bigyan ko kayo ng example. Okay, one example is this word. So this word, okay, with a small letter M is pronounced as mobile, meaning it's portable, it can be taken anywhere. But this word, when it has a capital letter, this is pronounced differently. It's pronounced as Mobile. So Mobile is a city in Alabama, USA. Well, let's proceed to the fifth fact about capitonyms. Okay, so sabi nila, capitonyms can also arise out of nicknames. Okay, let's say for example the word cat. Okay, cat with a small c is the animal. They are called felines or cat. Okay, the best friend of a dog. Okay, cat. Okay, but cat with a capital C could be a nickname for Catherine or Caitlin. So another example would be Bill. Okay, Bill is a nickname for William. Okay, that's the Bill with a capital B. But the Bill with a small b is, you know, like a paper bill, a note, or a statement of account that you have to pay. Another example would be Herb. Herb is a nickname for Herbert. Okay, while the word herb is, you know, the herbal medicine, okay, pertaining to a plant, okay, that could be used as spices or for medicinal purposes. Herb. Okay, so let's take a look at the sixth fact, okay, about capitonym. Sabi nila, yung capitonym daw, mahirap siyang maintindihan kung ano ba talaga yung ibig niya sabihin if the first letter is not capitalized. Ngayon, nakakalito pa dito, paano pag ginamit mo siya sa as a first word in a sentence? Okay, kasi 'di ba yung first word in a sentence, lagi siya it should start with a capital letter. So, kailangan mong basahin ngayon yung whole sentence para malaman mo talaga kung ano ba yung usage niya. If it's really a proper noun or if it's just, it's otherwise. All right? Okay, so those are the 6 facts that I would like to share about capitonyms. So now, bigyan ko naman kayo ng iba pang examples. Umpisahan natin sa word na eyrs. Okay, pronounced as eyrs. This is with a small a. Okay, eyrs is a metric unit of measurement that's equal to 100 square meters. Whereas the heiress, okay, with a capital A is the god of war. Alright? So in Roman mythology, this is equivalent to Mars. Okay? So medyo na iba rin yung pronunciation niya. One is heirs, okay, heirs is for small a, and heiress, okay, for capital A. So punta tayo sa second example. August. Okay. Same spelling siya as the August, okay, which is the 8th month of the year. Okay. Ang ibig sabihin daw ng August is a person who is respectful and impressive. Okay, so the August naman with a capital A, this is pertaining to two things. So one is the name August, alright, and the other is the 8th month of the year. So pareho silang capital A. And medyo iba yung pagkakabigkas niya. So the first one is August and this one is August. Okay, so dun kinuha ni Augustus Caesar yung kanyang name. Okay, because he want to be seen as someone who's respectful and impressive. Okay, so punta tayo sa third example. Yung word na cancer. Okay, cancer with a small c pertains to the fatal disease. Alright, hanggang ngayon ay wala pang lunas. Okay, cancer. And the cancer with the capital C is the constellation, or this is like a zodiac sign. Okay, Cancer, the crab. Okay, so yun yung with a capital C. Okay, the next example is the word German. Pag sinabi natin German, ang pagkakaintindi natin dito is people, okay, from Germany. Alright, or the language that they speak. Pero pag sinabi natin German with a small letter G, ibig sabihin nito coming from the same parent. Iisa yung magulang. Alright? German. Okay, our next example is jersey. Okay, so jersey, as we know it, the one with a small J, ito yung close-fitting na knitted jacket or jumper. Ito yung ginagamit natin for sports or whatever, a sweatshirt, a jacket, a pullover. Okay. Whereas, pag yung jersey with a capital J, okay, this is pertaining to a British island in the English Channel. Okay, so yun yung jersey with a capital J. It's a name of an island. Another example is the word job. Okay, so job with a small letter J. This is like, a task or a paid position or like a regular employment. That's a job. Pero meron ding job, okay, na pangalan ng tao. Si Job is a central character in the Bible. Okay, if you know the book of Job, sa Tagalog ito si Job. Okay, so isa siyang character sa Bible. Okay? So, okay, let's proceed to another example. Actually, natutuwa ako dito kasi merong contribution ng Philippines sa English vocabulary. And yun yung word na Manila. Okay? So, Manila with a capital M, as we know it, is the capital city of the Philippines. Alright? Ito ang ating mahal na Maynila. Okay, but meron din tayong Manila with a small m. So, this Manila that we are talking about is it's a kind of strong paper with a brownish finish. Okay, like the Manila paper and the Manila envelope. Actually, na-surprise nga ako kasi sa ibang bansa pala, kilala yung Manila paper. And they use particularly, they use the Manila envelope. Yung long envelope na ginagamit sa mga business letters nila. Okay, they call it the Manila envelope. Okay, so nakakatuwang isipin na meron tayong contribution sa English vocabulary. Okay? So, punta tayo sa another example. May with a capital M, okay, actually pertains to two things. It's either a nickname, alright, May, or it could also be the 5th month of the year, alright, May. Pero yung May is also a verb, okay, which is the present tense of might. Okay, punta tayo sa next example. Yung word na orient. Pag small letter O ang orient, it's pronounced as orient. Okay? Ito ay verb. It means to settle, to adapt, or to adjust. But when we say it with the capital O, medyo iba yung kanyang pronunciation. Kasi pag capital O siya, nagiging siyang Orient. Okay, like the Philippines is the pearl of the Orient. So pag sinabi nating Orient, this pertains to the countries in Asia. Okay? So tayo, we are the pearl of the Orient. Tayo yung perlas ng silanganan. So pag sinabi nating Orient, ito yung silanganan. Okay? Yun ang Tagalog ng Orient. Let's proceed to the next example. Scotch. Okay, kung meron Polish, meron ding Scotch. Okay, so yung Scotch with a capital letter S, okay, as we all know, it pertains to people from Scotland and their language, and at the same time, it also pertains to a type of alcoholic beverage which is the Scotch whiskey. Right? Alam na alam to ng mga magiinom. Pero meron ding ibig sabihin ng Scotch, okay, if it's a small s. Yung Scotch with a small s means to put an end to something. Alright? Or tapusin. Okay, yun ang ibig sabihin ng Scotch with a small s. Okay, punta tayo sa next example natin. This word, okay, with a small t, is pronounced as tangier, coming from the word tangy, okay, which means something with a sharp flavor. Okay, katulad ng citrus. Okay, what are some examples of citrus? Like calamansi, dalandan, orange, grapefruit, and okay, like lemon. Okay, so meron sila nung certain asim. Okay, and may pagka-sharp na flavor. Okay, so yun yung tinatawag nating tang or tangy. Okay, so this one is an adjective. Okay? So pag sinabi mo tangier, ibig sabihin lang nun, it's a comparative form of adjective na ibig sabihin mas tangy. Alright, so tangier. Okay, so ibig sabihin nun, mas may kagat, mas may flavor. Alright? Okay, mas sharp yung flavor. Okay. So now, meron din naman na ganitong word, okay, with a capital T. So yun namang word na to, with a capital T, ang pronunciation naman niya is Tangier. Okay, so ulitin ko, Tangier. Tangier is a name of a place, is a city in northern Morocco. So let's proceed to the next example. Okay, another example that I'd like to give would be turkey. Alright? So turkey with a small t is an American bird. Alright? So ito yung niluluto nila every Thanksgiving Day. Okay, turkey. Whereas the turkey with a capital T is of course the name of a country. Okay? Okay? So yeah, 28-29 Turkey. Joke. Okay, ito na yung last example that I can give. Yung word na Welsh. Okay, so when we say Welsh with a capital W, it is of course pertaining to someone from Wales. Okay, but when you say Welsh with a small w, this word means to break a promise. Alright? Ayan, ito yung sa Tagalog yung mga paasa. Okay, Welsh. Alright. So, it's a verb, okay? It's not an adjective, and it's not even a noun. So, it's a verb which means to break a promise. Okay? So, there you go. So, that's all about capitonyms. Alright, so sa susunod, pag-uusapan naman natin yung homonyms, okay? As promised. Okay, so guys, this is the end of our video, and I hope you liked it. And I really hope that you find this informative. So if you did, please click the like button, okay? Because, you know, these are topics that we don't usually talk about, okay? In other channels, okay? So, sana with this lesson, okay, you are aware, okay, na meron palang mga ganitong bagay sa English na pag kinapital ang letter ay naiiba ang ibig sabihin. Okay, so I hope you find this video really informative and interesting. So kindly share this video with your friends, okay? And of course, please do not forget to click the subscribe button. And by the way, natutuwa ako kasi dumadami na yung subscribers natin. Okay, and I hope na dumami pa ng dumami para mas dumami pa yung maging informed. Okay, maganda naman yung hangarin natin, hindi naman tayo para ma-monetize lang dito sa YouTube. But of course, I also would like to share some knowledge. Okay, kasi sa totoo lang nakakaawa rin ng Pilipinas. Bumabagsak na yung rate natin sa English literacy. Natatalo na tayo ng mga ibang bansa sa Asia. Okay, so sana ibalik natin yung ganitong pride ng mga Filipino. Okay, so let's start studying English. Malaki po yung advantage ng merong alam na second language. And magkita-kita ulit tayo sa susunod kong video. Maraming salamat po. Bye!